Today we're doing a comparison video of the new Bellroy Cinch messengers, the regular and the mini. In this video, we're gonna pack the bags out, talk about the pros and the cons, and in case you're not feeling either of these, that's what we got these bags for, AKA our alternative recommendations that we'll tell you about at the end of the video. So you're gonna wanna stick around for that. But first things first, let's talk about the gist of the Bellroy Cinch messengers. This cinch series, along with the new tote and bucket bag, is Bellroy cranking up the quirk and being like, dude, let's just have fun. Everyone's too serious in the carry community. Why are all these bags so modern and sleek and dark? What happened to good old fashioned keeping it cash? That's what the cinch does best. And we'll sort of explain throughout this video how Bellroy has accomplished that. So the messengers have some similarities. They both have front panel access, which is accessible with these old school buckles right here. They both have a very high quality nylon webbing shoulder strap, quick access key leashes, and 2 zipper pockets in the main compartment. And really only 2 key differences. The mini's front pocket is a single expandable pocket, and the regular has a divider giving you 2 front pockets. And second, the regular has a luggage pass-through holder where the mini does not. Currently, the cinch messengers come in 4 color options. This is charcoal and this is oat. The mini is advertised to be 6 liters and the regular is advertised to be 12 liters. We'll put that to the test 2 sections from now when we pack these bags out. The mini is around 11 inches wide and 8 inches tall. And the regular is around 15 inches wide and 11 inches tall. Normally we weigh the bags on this channel, but we don't have to. These things are stupid lightweight, 200 grams and 400 grams. This is the mini when it's empty, and this is the mini when it's fully packed out and worn on the Nomads Nation team. And this is the regular when it's empty, and this is the regular when it's fully packed out and worn on the Nomads Nation team. And don't you worry, we're gonna pack out both these bags throughout the entire review so you can see exactly what they fit. All Bellroy bags are backed by a brand new 6-year warranty, up from 3 years to 6 years. And for all that, the mini runs around 79 USD and the regular runs around 99 USD. And if at any point in this review you're thinking to yourself, OMG, Bellroy went full cash, I wanna go full cash with them. I'm getting me a cinch. And you're gonna make a purchase. We do recommend that you do so using the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes. But that link also helps support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel and team so we can keep making the best darn bag reviews on the web. Thank you very much. Okay, let's talk about the outside of the Bellroy Cinch messengers. Starting with probably the most important part of this entire collection, the tote and bucket bag included, is the fabric. Because these bags are light, breezy, casual, fun, quirky. And that's all because of this fabric, which is Relaxo weave. And this Relaxo weave is basically the equivalent of like Air's crinkled nylon that you see on their Go series. It has a crinkliness to it, almost like a swimsuit kind of a feel to it. I keep getting beach vibes from these bags. There's a little bit of water resistant properties to it, but it should be noted that these are not technical fabrics. They're not gonna like soak in the water, but it's no X-Pack, it's no Cordura ballistic nylon. It's all about keeping it light and breezy, baby. Bellroy's branding right here, very subtle. On the back of the bags, like I said, the larger version has the luggage pass-through holder. I think this could be a fun personal item. Rocking to the airport, not carrying too much stuff, slide it onto your luggage. I would definitely rock this at the airport. Let's talk about carrying right now. And both these slings have a nylon shoulder strap, very high quality, same quality or same material that a seatbelt would use. And in typical Bellroy fashion, their straps are just cool. Like, I have like this one shade of oat. I hate saying that, oat. And then a darker shade of oat at the back. And same thing with the charcoal, darker here, a little bit off charcoal there. Bellroy's little touches like that, it's just, I just love it. We've got metal hardware on both messengers, which are fairly easy to loosen and tighten. We're gonna test out the comfort of these shoulder straps after we fully pack out both bags. So let's jump into the next section. Let's talk about the inside of the Bellroy Cinch messengers. Now to access the inside, we've got these old school buckles right here. We're not doing like no Fidlock V buckles, right? It's old school. You gotta pinch. It's the good old pinch and pop, which I think works perfectly with the spirit of these bags. But I wonder about the functionality. Like, are these buckles gonna annoy you? Because there's no quick access in this bag. So anytime you wanna get in, you have to de-buckle every time and rebuckle. Is that something you're interested in? Do you like that old schoolness? Frustrate you over time? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And then when you're in, like I said, the larger version has 2 expandable pockets versus the smaller, which has 1. In this area is where you'll find the key leash. Metal hardware, accessible location, but Bellroy's done something interesting here, where you can see the key leash from the exterior of the bag as it passes through these 2 metal loops, which I cannot find any functional value for. And it kind of looks cool. You can see that you actually see it from the outside of the bag, even when the front flap is closed. I guess that you could theoretically like maybe hang something from there, or maybe it makes it easier to kind of grab your keys. Do you have any idea why this exists? Let me know in the comments if so. The front zipper pocket on both bags extends to the bottom of the bag. And both of these zippered pockets utilize a mesh on the opposite side. This is a not very Bellroy-y mesh. Bellroy's mesh is usually power mesh. There's a nice elasticity to it and a silky feel. But this mesh in contrast is more like Evergood's mesh. Okay, actually, good call, Margaret, our MVP behind the camera. She actually mentioned that this is the same mesh that's being utilized on the new Bellroy Transit Pro series. Huh? Sorry, Work Pack Pro. See, this is why we pay you the big bucks. She knows more than me about bags. I'm just the face of the channel, she's the brains. So yeah, no elasticity with this mesh, but it is see-through, which makes it easier to find what you put where. And then on the back pocket of both bags, YKK zippers should be mentioned. Also, the hardware is Woojin, so we got high quality materials in this bag, which is great at the price point. And this pocket runs all the way to the bottom of the bag on both versions. All right, we're gonna pack these bags out one by one so you can see what they fit. Let's start with the mini. All right, so you can see here I got a bunch of everyday carry stuff. And just to give you some perspective, I got a 22 ounce, 22 final answer, Columbia water bottle. You can see that it does fit very nicely in the main compartment. But on the flip side, the 1 liter Yeti, probably going to be too big. Yeah, that ain't going to fly. But we'll test this one out on the regular to help give you an idea of its capacity. For the front pocket, I'm gonna put things that I want quickest access to: protein bar, AirPods, wallet. The expansion of this pocket gives it some nice capacity, easy to access once you unbuckle those buckles. Then for me, in this mesh pocket, I think it's a good spot for some wires, battery, a little cleaning cloth for my laptop, and sunglasses. Speaking of sunglasses, no dedicated spot in here really that I feel comfortable putting my glasses in. So you're definitely gonna wanna have some sort of protective case. Glasses also in the main compartment. Now this is interesting because it says it's a 6 liter. I think it feels more like a 4, but also because of the material used and how simple the construction is of this bag, it does have some decent packing capacity. Got a travel adapter, and I can even fit my Sony headphones in this main compartment as well, which is very nice. Adapter I'll put right there. And then on the back side, spot for a pen, some meds. Let's get an idea. Can I fit my moleskin notebook in there? That's gonna be a no-go. You can just kind of see what's happening here because you need this thing to close, right? So although you have the pocket that runs all the way up to here, you're not really gonna put anything all the way up to there because then the flap will not close. And I need to close. And close I must. So let's give you the closure you need. Pop these into place. Should be noted too that the buckles can expand, giving you additional capacity when needed. And I'm gonna stick to what I said. It's not a full 6, but maybe we're around 4.5 to 5. It actually packs a bit more of a punch than I thought it would. Now let's transfer all this gear over to the larger version. So now this bad boy is 12 liters, and you can see this is all we were able to fit into the smaller version, and we're gonna have a lot more room to deal with, right? So again, start with the quick access pockets, and this one, remember, has 2. So we're gonna do the wallet, AirPods, battery, wires, and a snack. I mean, we basically almost fit all the items that were in the smaller one just into the front 2 pockets of the larger one. And now in this front pocket, we're gonna fit my moleskin notebook with a pen. Why not throw my phone in there as well? Now we got these front pockets loaded up, dude, and there's still a lot of space in there. For the water bottle test, obviously the 22 ounce Columbia will fit with plenty of room to spare, but will the 1 liter Yeti? Holy moly, we are absolutely getting a fit. Not a perfect fit, but I mean, oh yeah, perfect fit. You can see it's right in there. So I'm gonna keep it. We're staying hydrated today, baby. Sunglasses, over the head headphones. One thing I'm not crazy about with the charcoal version is that I wish that Bellroy used a lighter lining in here just to give a little bit of a highlight effect inside the bag, because it's dark in there. It's so dark. It's so not cinch-y, right? This should have been like a powder blue or like a lime green or something. Come on, Bellroy. Now let's see if in the back on top of it I can fit a book. I believe that I will. Oh yeah. Again, I don't know if we're at a full 12, but we're not far off, guys. We're really not. 10 to 12, somewhere in that range. Zip it on up, close it on up. Just like with its younger brother, you can also loosen and tighten these buckles. And that's just a fun old school messenger. And for a comfort test, now one thing to note is because of the construction and the materials and the lightweightness, which is not a word, but I say it all the time, so we're making it a word. The lightweightness of this bag is you might have some compromises in comfort. Reason being, think about like any packable day pack, right? There's no structure on the back to keep it light so it can compress. Because of that, like bulkier items, you might feel them, right? Now what I've done is I put that book in the back, so I've kind of created like a faux back panel. But if you don't have something strong and straight there, your water bottle or your batteries or whatever bulky items, they're gonna be doing this to you. You son of a but more or less, it's a small bag. I'm wearing it in crossbody mode right now at the back. Feels nice. I think that the width of the shoulder strap nylon webbing is the perfect size. Helps to bear a little bit of the brunt. It's not cutting into my body. I'm just chilling right now with this thing. Straight up chilling. And I do think that this larger version could be a really fun travel companion because you got that luggage pass-through holder, and that lack of quick access is actually kind of a pro when you're in a new country, right? Because you don't want someone you don't want the messenger back here and someone fiddling around with the pockets. So the lack of an access is sort of a pro and a con in that sense. But one thing to say about the larger version, kind of wish there was a little top handle here, just something that I could have grabbed it with. Just kind of get it from place to place, a little bit extra leverage. Can't win them all. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, this dude just nerded the F out on these messengers. I came here for a messenger, but I left with more information than I thought that I needed. And I loved it. Well, if you enjoyed that, you might be smitten to find out that here at Nomads Nation, we don't just do epic YouTube bag reviews, but we're also at the heart of the carry community. And the carry community is people like me and you who are obsessed with the world of bags. And if that's the case, you're gonna wanna sign up to the Nomads Nation newsletter, where I'm like your reporter in the field, keeping my finger on the pulse of the carry community, letting you know the newest drops, the best deals, limited edition collabs for the biggest brands, the smallest, and everything in between. And to sign up, all you gotta do is find this globe emoji in the description below. That'll bring you to the landing page where you can sign up, and I hope to see you in your inbox. Okay, let's talk about the overall pros and the cons of the Bellroy Cinch messenger bags. Pro number one is just how lightweight they are. Pro number two, I think the vibe is fun. I just think they look and feel great. And pro number three is I think they're actually quite versatile as to where they can work for everyday carry, but they're really compressible. So this could be a great travel companion as well. But on the flip side, I got some cons, and here they are. Con number one, that they call this color oat. Real con number one, due to its compressible nature and lightweightness, you might have some comfort issues in terms of bulkier items stabbing you in the back. Damn you, Brutus. Con number two is these buckles do limit accessibility to the main compartment. And con number three for me, for the large version, I would have loved a top handle. Just staple a couple nylon straps right there, Bellroy, just something I can carry it with. But if you're still here, you might be thinking to yourself, this dude and his cons, he has no idea what he's talking about. This version doesn't need a top handle, and oat is the coolest color name ever. I'm totally buying one. And if that's the case, just a reminder, we do recommend that you do so using the first link in the description. That makes sure that you get the best price, and if there's any discount codes, that's where they'll be. But let's say you're not quite sold and you wanna know what those alternatives are that I teased at the beginning of the video. Alternative recommendation number one is gonna be the Bellroy Venture Sling. Great option for you if you're really digging the Bellroy vibes, but you want something a bit more modern. I'm talking PU-coated zippers, hardware that can be removed, therefore turning this thing into a tech pouch, a bit more structure to it for a bit more comfort. It's one of my favorite slings of all time. And my second alternative rec is the Nutsac Satchel 13. Great option for you if you're digging that old school messenger vibe, but you want something a bit more, I don't know, kind of a heritage look. This bad boy utilizes wax canvas that carries the mark of your journey. We got leather trimmings, and we also got a handle, but no luggage pass-through holder. But no bag is perfect. There's always pros and cons. And to find out the pros and the cons of these bags, you can just go ahead and watch either of these videos right here. If you got any questions about any bags, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron. This is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.